Hi, welcome back to Hobby Life. This is episode 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Honestly, I'm super excited for this. I have seen the animated series before. One thing I should say is, I don't know, there's been a lot of, just both hype as well as just a lot of people, I guess, crapping all over the series before it was even released. I try to be impartial. I'm always looking forward to seeing something new. So it's like, I don't know, you're getting something new anyways, so why complain if, you know, there's something to look forward to? Yes, it's a very depressing statement, but uh, what I'm hoping for from this isn't to see the exact same thing. I think people get too tied up in seeing the exact play-by-play sequence. I'm not hoping to see the same things. I'm hoping to feel the same things. And I think that's for any series. I'm not watching a series because I want to see something specific happen. I'm watching a series because I want to feel specific things. And Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series did a fantastic job of making me feel a lot of things, and I'm hoping that it can make me feel those same things again. But I'm also hoping that it introduces new things, or it it has moments in the series that you can see in a different light. Um, One of those examples is from the One Piece Netflix adaptation, which surprised a lot of people, and it made a lot of new One Piece fans. One of the things I thought was great about it was the fact that there were moments in the live action that made me tear up um, in a way that I didn't expect. And then after I watched it, I like rewatched some of the animated One Piece to like see if I could compare and feel the same things or feel different things. And I did feel different things. So like even if I'm not 100% entirely happy with the One Piece adaptation, I still loved it and I still thought that there were moments in it that were fantastic and spoke to me. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out because I am gonna like partially talk spoilers, but essentially like the final sequence, the cast off ceremony, like that really hit hard. And yeah, that's a bit nostalgia that's probably playing, but the music was fantastic in that moment too. Speaking of music, that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to from the Netflix adaptation of Avatar. The music in the trailer was, it like gave me chills, and I know it's not just because of like nostalgia, it's genuinely good music. Avatar, even the original, fantastic music. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, the little twists and just like the upgrades they might make to the songs and soundtrack. I'm really looking forward to Dallas's portrayal of Zuko and Uncle Iroh. Um, it's like they say like Asian representation really matters, and a lot of time I'm like, yeah, 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 but like when you're actually there, sitting there watching, you do get that feeling. Like Shang-Chi, when I watched it in theaters, I don't know why, but I just felt such a sense of pride watching that film. Especially Tony Leung, like I love that guy. But just seeing all the trailers with Paul and Dallas just playing Zuko and Iroh, like I don't know, for some reason I feel so proud of them, even though they're not like people in my life, they're just people I'm watching on a screen. But anyways, enough talking about the series for now. I'll probably sum everything up after I've finished watching at least maybe the entire series. But thanks for sticking around, and let's hop right into it. Netflix series. It's funny. I like that. For some reason, that just made me think of the end of the M. Night Shyamalan one, and like how at the end credits is like produced, written, and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Like we're supposed to be super impressed, but I mean, luckily that came at the end. Yeah, so this is what we see in the trailer. Pretty neat so far. Yikes. Ouch. That made me think of the that scene in Infinity War where Ebony Maw like shoots all those little stone drills.
Get that to the Earth King. We're going to start a war.
Did he? It's a shame that they don't like show people getting. Oh, never mind. Wait, is that the same guy? Yeah.
Good. Why are you doing this?
Gosh, I was just, I was just gonna say, I wish like they would show people getting hit by fire like with burn marks, but okay, that might be taking a bit to the next level. Yikes. Okay, yeah, that's. I kind of wish they did that in the cartoon actually.
A masterful ruse, Your Highness. But tactically, the Airbenders are not the threat. This isn't about the Airbenders. This is about one who lives among them, the only one who could possibly stand in our way.
Water,
Oh,
earth, fire, air.
well, that transition was good.
Death of the last avatar. The new incarnation has yet to
Imagine if this is like
and
the
so
life of
Fire
Avatar
Lord
after death.
chosen
You just
to
got to
direct
stand
the
on
spirit of
this
the Fire Nation
on the
believes
staircase.
this is his moment to launch a merciless campaign to conquer the world. Master of all four elements, an airbender who may not be ready for the responsibility of becoming the Avatar.
I got chills there. I don't think that it was necessary to have that speech be that long, but yeah, the visuals did help. Oh, I'm joking. I'm gonna make everyone hate me by bringing up, dredging up old wounds.
Monk Suta was looking for you. You skipped training again.
It's all the same drills. You know I already know all this stuff.
And you may be more advanced than the others. But there's much you have to learn. And believe it or not, there may come a day when you wish you'd spent more time with your teachers. Now, you and the other students better go help set up.
I feel like I should be taking notes. Yeah, that scene almost made me tear up. I don't know why, but I feel like it. So Gyatso had, like it seemed like he wants to spend more time with Aang too, and we know what happens to them. So
Did you tell him? We need to go talk to the council. Now.
no, this guy does not seem like an Airbender. He's a bit too stiff. This should be an Earthbender.
The youngest airbender in history to receive the markings of a master. But he is only 12. We can't ask this of him. It is not our place to choose who bears that burden. And I fear
Not sure.
you've grown too close to Aang to see that, Brother Gyatso. Aang must leave immediately
What?
to begin training in the other bending disciplines. And we can only hope that it is not too late for him to make a difference.
I mean, at the very least, it's like that doesn't make sense that they'd want him to learn the elements. But yeah,
Our comet festivals
Gyatso
are
does
lots
make a
of
good
fun.
point.
Well, the last one was 100 years ago, and believe it or not, I'm actually not old enough to have seen that.
Could have fooled me.
Presence of Yang Chen, the last air nomad to be the Avatar. When she died, the next Avatar was born into the following nation in the eternal cycle. So, after Yang Chen's death, came Kuruk of the Water Tribes, then Kyoshi of the Earth Kingdom,
Then Roku and the Fire Nation.
which means the next Avatar will once again be an airbender.
Yeah,
Her
like see, like they already explained all this here, so they
echoes
didn't really need it
in
all in
one
the
of us.
beginning.
And you have always been special. The most talented airbender I have ever known.
I never asked to be special.
But you are. And you are the Avatar.
I guess he didn't know
The
before this
Fire
point.
Nation is embarked on a dark path. Their actions threaten to throw the world out of balance. Only the Avatar, the one person who can master all four elements, can save the world.
I guess this is
The
also
world
a
needs
good
the Avatar.
like the way that they build the pressure
The
here.
world
Like
needs you.
he was Avatar for like he knew he was
Reach a
Avatar much
divine age so
longer
we can begin training
in
the
the
Fire
cartoon,
Defenders.
whereas
Why
here
do I
they're kind of putting a bunch of
leave my
pressure on him,
promise? Leave home?
which makes the most sense for like why he
This
would want to run away.
could be a huge burden for anyone. But you're not just anyone, Anne. You're strong and kind and generous. Remember that. Always remember who you are. Because I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
Why do I have to be different? Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
You're pretending, Aang?
You are my friend. You will always be my friend.
Oh, they're already hitting heavy in the filth.
I don't want the responsibility. I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone.
Sounds like these. I wish I didn't watch the interviews. Because Gordon said that he cried for these moments by remembering his dead hamster, his dead pet hamster.
Just these global things always make more sense.
So far, visually, like it. I mean, like I know One Piece was
Remember,
following the manga,
we
but
survived.
it still had this like slightly out of place look to it. Whereas so far, this like everything here just looks like something I could imagine existing. You know, no survive. What's the next step of your master plan? Crashing this plane with no survivors.
Brothers and sisters, we're under attack!
Yo, poor guy.
Come with me, quickly!
Yeah, Jesus.
Yes, Hank?
These guys are doing freaking Order 66 here. Like, these poor kids. Like, we didn't have to see the kids running for safety in the cartoon, but this.
It's getting kind of rough, Papa. Maybe we should head back home.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he wasn't. It wasn't just entirely like. So this one, they're making it more like he's just going to clear his head, but
Right into the corner!
they really should have escape tunnels or something. Oh, that's cool. I wish they did that in this cartoon more often. Just light themselves. He's making his own fire. Okay, so technically they should be empowered right now. Which makes me wonder what the regular firebending is gonna look like. Oh my gosh. Poor Gyatso. That looks cool. Can't wait till we get to the Great Divide. Honestly, I think if I was like a learning air a waterbender, I wouldn't be trying to make balls, I would just be like just trying to move the water back and forth as much as possible.
No one could see me. Not that it matters.
Of course it matters. If anyone from the Fire Nation finds out you're a waterbender...
No one from the Fire Nation has approached the village in years. Besides, there's nothing to see. An otter penguin could bend more water than I could.
It's probably for the best.
I kind of like this dynamic a bit more.
Katara.
Fish.
Katara. Soak later, paddle now. Good job.
Man, I want a grilled fish right now. The only thing I can ever do watching any show is just think about food. Oh no, they're a little boat.
You okay? Oh, no, no, no. That's not good.
Use the oar.
What is that?
I mean, I think in this situation I would still be like, we gotta get the boat.
We need to get that canoe or we're gonna end up as fish food. Should be ironic.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Maybe I could float over in some ice.
Oh yeah, she could try water buddy it back. This actually does make a bit more sense in terms of if this bending is what causes the thing to open, then it does make a bit more sense than just the whole like at the very least M. Night Shyamalan's reason for breaking it. What all these trinkets then? Some sort of avatar detector. Or maybe it's the avatar. It's like radar, but avatar. No, it's terrible. My honor. So reminds me of Captain America for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just the dramatic posing.
Katara, a strange glowy iceberg just exploded and left behind a mysterious little bald person. What part of that makes you think, great, let's bring him home?
Sokka, he's just a kid. We can't just leave him out here.
I don't like this. Why listen to me? I'm just responsible for the safety of the village.
Can't be.
What is it, Gran?
This is an airbender.
It's impossible. Airbenders don't exist anymore.
Well, we won't get any answers until he wakes up. We need to let him rest. Come on.
Yeah, I wish I had the blanket like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Unbelievable. Very first time I tried doing this.
The only settlement in that area is Water Tribe Village in the South Pole Territory. That's where we have to go.
Where you think we'll find the Avatar?
Yes.
Because of the light.
You think I'm imagining things?
Sometimes light beams are nothing more than celestial glimmers in the winter sky.
For 3 years, I've chased down every hint, every rumor, every whisper of the Avatar.
Dang. Gordon really is small here. Friends.
Hey, get away from him! What are you thinking? Have you completely forgotten your friend? What did I say about keeping your guard up? He could be the enemy.
The enemy? I'm not the enemy.
Then who are you?
I'm Aang.
Oh, that he's just flying regularly, no glider. I guess technically he's levitating, but or hovering, so it's fine. But
Have you seen Appa?
he's making air from nothing.
6 legs, horns, brown arrows, sky bison. Sky bison!
Seeing it doesn't help.
Haven't been seen in generations, and that the Southern Air Temple was the first to fall. Because you've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the Great Comet was seen in the sky was 100
Maybe 100 years ago. Actually, I wonder what they're planning to do with the timeline for the comet.
He may seem like just a boy. but this might be
I thought she was like, he may seem like just a boy, but he's a man.
Airbender.
He's a real man's man.
Are you okay?
100 years. All my friends, everyone I know, they're all gone.
He is accepting it a bit quick though.
I'm sorry.
I'd be a bit more like, nah, you're lying. You're messing with me.
We're never really ready until we have to be.
Yeah, it's like when you have to put on your pants in the morning.
We hope.
Kuzan.
I had friends in the Fire Nation. I used to visit them.
No one visits other nations.
Damn, can you imagine if that was like modern day?
Only friends with their own kind.
I mean, I guess like during the pandemic that was the case.
Good. Your skills have never been sharper.
I need to be at my best when I face the world's ultimate warrior. They say Avatar Kyoshi took down an entire squadron of Earth Kingdom soldiers single-handedly.
Well, you certainly prepared enough. Now, how about a nice
I think
cup of
Jasmine was
coffee?
Zuko's favorite tea.
Say we find the Avatar and you're able to defeat it.
Which is my favorite too.
Mission your father believed to be impossible. And so your return home may be unexpected.
You're wrong. You think there's someone who's worse than Dumbledore? Harry Potter?
You're a waterbender.
Barely. I'm trying to get better, but I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Tribe.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. By feeling the energy around you, you can find balance. By finding balance, you can feel the energy.
That's cool. Nice shot. Now shoot it.
Nice!
I wasn't even really trying.
That's good. You just have to let go.
Guitar? I don't understand. Why are they here? After all this time, what could they possibly want?
him. He's more than the last airbender, aren't you? You are the Avatar.
Aang?
I knew he was hiding something. When the world needed the Avatar the most, he vanished. because he's a coward.
Oh, jeez.
He ran and people
Brutal.
died.
I can't remember if Sokka was like that
They've landed.
in the cartoon.
You need to go hide.
Sokka, I wanna.
Katara? Now.
Come on. We need to get
I really can't wait to season 3. Like, if Ian and Dallas are like best friends, then I can't wait to see their prison escape episodes. Hopefully, we do get there.
I am Prince Zuko, firstborn son of Fire Lord Ozai. We have no desire to take your homes. We merely seek someone who does not belong here.
She said that we have to protect those who can protect themselves. He's lost everything he knows. Sokka, don't you see? He's the Avatar.
And he lied to us about it. I am Sokka, son of Hakoda, lord of snow and ice. On behalf of the Water Tribe village of Wolf Cove, I demand that you leave immediately.
If this is the path you've chosen, then so be it.
Let's settle this between us, leader to leader. You really need an army? I thought you firebenders had some guts.
Accept.
I actually kind of like this a bit more.
Leave him alone!
It's a kid patrol. Yo, that could actually kill someone.
Enough games. Burn the whole place to the ground.
No! I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. It's okay, Katara. No one has ever fought for me before. I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
Make sure to reinforce the braces on the gate, and don't fall behind on drills. I saw some real sloppiness out there today.
Drills?
And don't let the young guns push you around. You gotta let them know who's in charge. That's right. You're in charge.
Yes, that's why they had another kid his age.
Let's go sink that wheel skin.
There are many who never imagined this day would ever come, myself included.
Why did the Fire Nation start this war?
Ah. Some people say it is within our nature to expand and consume, like fire itself. Others believe that true stability in this world can only happen under our rule. So the drive to conquer is a drive for peace and unity.
But peace comes from respecting life, not killing and destroying.
A noble sentiment, Avatar. But in the end,
Well, you're yelling at the wrong person,
it
Aang.
doesn't matter how this war started. It only matters how it can end. And the belief is that by capturing you, the Fire Nation can finally bring that about.
Did they even handcuff him? Yo, they're slacking.
It won't be easy to catch them.
I know. Hopefully you can find a swift current. Maybe draft off their wake.
Or
We could waterbend there.
we could go another way.
That's what she gonna do?
You're not serious. Tauren, no.
Oh wait, no.
There's no way
Penguin
out
sea?
of
Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought it. Then I go penguin sledding. Zuko's right, I think.
The avatars.
I don't know why he's taking the book. How did he find out though?
Open fire! Now!
Like open fires, literally just pew pew. Oh, yo! Did he lose his glider this early? I don't remember this. It's okay, Appa's got him. Come on, Appa.
Hey, kid!
The one thing they didn't really do for this escape is like show off a bit more of Aang's like combat prowess. Airbend it, Appa. Oh, what? Who's that? Was that? Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
I can't believe you guys came for me. Thank you.
That's how we show those flameheads they can't just step all over us. You know, the firebenders aren't gonna give up. They're gonna keep coming after you.
Which means we can't go home. It would put everyone in danger.
What if the fire like Zuko and his crew were actually just jerks, and they went back to destroy the village just in anger? Like, I wouldn't put it past some people in real life to do that. I still can't believe every single one got taken out. Like in the cartoon, I guess it made a bit more sense just because like the sheer number of airbenders was just like it didn't look like it was this many people, whereas this one looks like actual a city worth of people. Oh,
Now, this would be a huge burden for anyone. But you're not just anyone, Anne. You're strong, and kind, and generous. Remember that. Always remember who you are.
yo, his clothes are all right.
Hank?
What's happening? What is he doing?
That's actually dangerous with like the rocks flying around. Just one wrong hit, just boom.
And I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power. You are my friend.
So it's not
You will
Sakatari and
always
them
be
that help
my
him.
friend.
Interesting that they chose this route. I think it's different. It's been a while since I've watched the series again, but I do like that it gives a bit more importance to Gyatso. I also feel like if Katara will like did the whole like we're your family now type of thing, it wouldn't be entirely earned. So this does help it a bit.
So much I don't know. Monks are going all alone.
You know, the thing about losing everything is that's when you learn how strong you really are. It's when you learn to fight.
They made the ultimate sacrifice. For me. I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain. I need to follow through on what they wanted me to do. Complete my training and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
This was my home. And now it's home. It's only after we've lost something that we realize
Art.
how much it means to us. How we do anything to get it back.
Man, he just Zuko spent a lot of time for that quick
Thanks.
sketch. Check.
I don't know where this will all lead. And I'm not
But I mean, he did a pretty good job still.
But the one thing I do know is I'm the Avatar. And this is just the beginning.
Okay. First episode impressions. I loved it. I didn't like I think every change that they've made was done in a way where I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, um, it wasn't completely out of left field. I think some of the dialogue was stilted, but I can imagine that they're trying to explain things for the newer audience. But yeah, they just need to be careful not to go too far into exposition to the point where they're at M. Night Shyamalan levels. But otherwise, I think that everything that they've showed us in this first episode was a very good setup. Which is what you're supposed to do in your first episode. You're supposed to introduce your characters so that you understand what their motivations are, what kind of personalities they have to a degree, and where the story is going to go from there. So they did that, especially by establishing the shot with Zuko. Um, they've showed what Aang needs to do and what Zuko needs to do essentially. Um, music was great. Again, the thing I said about like watching these not to relive the cartoon, but to relive the feelings that it made me experience. Definitely brought those back. And this is just the first episode, and I'll have this to say. I think book one of the cartoon is the least strong for me. Like it's when I rewatch the series, I tend to glaze over season one the most. Season two and season three are usually the seasons I watch again and again, just because of the fact that they're more well established. It's more focused on Zuko and Iroh, and everybody's just kind of and Toph's in it. So yeah, like those are definitely my favorite seasons. But they did a really good job in the first episode of just making me like feel for people, feel for characters. And I can't say the same of the first couple episodes of Avatar. I'll be honest. I actually avoided watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon, for the longest time. When it came out, I was like a big hipster. When it first came out, at that time, nobody knew what anime was really. I was watching like bootleg Naruto that was subbed and dubbed in Chinese at home, and I thought it was like the greatest thing ever. And I was like, yeah, this is what anime is. So when people were like just starting to discover anime, mind you, people didn't know what Naruto was at this time. When people were like, "Yeah, Avatar's anime," I was like so offended by that. I was like, no, anime is Naruto. Like, you guys have gotta watch Naruto. But everybody I knew at that time was like, Naruto? How am I even supposed to watch it? And I also remember when Naruto first premiered on TV and I saw it dubbed, I was like, this is terrible. They completely changed the inflection of everything and the feeling of everything from the sub. And so like, yeah, like I don't know. I just at the time I was just like, yeah, I'm not watching Avatar. I'm watching Naruto. And then a couple years later, when I was like, okay, you know what? If I'm gonna like have an opinion on this, I need to at least watch it. So I decided to watch Avatar, and it changed my mind. Like I absolutely love Avatar now. Back in the day when I was a kid, I loved it too. Like after I made the conversion, of course. And yeah, despite me loving it, again, season one is still a hard watch for me. Season two and three are like definitely where it picks up. But this, I feel like they did it great. It was very digestible and it was done in a way where I didn't mind watching all these sequences again. And it was even like a fresh take on some of the dialogue, some of the direction. Some of it I wasn't entirely impressed with, just in terms of the writing. But again, a lot of that is just world building for now. I'm pretty sure once we've established the characters a bit more solidly, the rest of the series is just gonna be like completely a breeze to get through. Anyways, thanks again for joining me on this one. I hope to see you guys in the second episode. Let me know what you guys thought about episode one. If you haven't watched Avatar and you're a new like watcher, I'd love to know what your opinions are in terms of uh, just which your favorite characters are at this moment. I'm pretty sure most people have seen this though, so just let me know what you guys think in terms of the changes they made. Are you on board with them? Are you absolutely livid? Um, but yeah, see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.